Becerra and all these big serpent heads, right? Because they don't really care. They don't care really about any of these so-called third world country, or they don't care. They just want more votes. So they will do anything to steal from you, then you become irrelevant, because they don't want you who have knowledge to know. Then you go, oh shit, we don't want a big government, and you're gonna vote no. Even so, they try to make it sound so nice. Oh, we're just gonna raise a little bit more taxes for the homeless. They've been doing that for years. There's more people on the streets. Is it because of what? Maybe because you tax the shit out of them. That's how they end up on the streets. You damn you fucking Democrats, fucking liberals. You fucked up this state. So thank God, at least I'm happy, because this guy Gonzalo, he is Mexican, right? At first, it was this thing, it was a big drama. It's like a reality TV. Donald Trump is like, oh shit, because he was residing over the Trump University thing. I don't know, whatever it was. There was a scandal about, like, you know, he was giving courses at Donald Trump University, you see. So that went to Gonzalo at that time, and Trump was saying, oh shit. It's like all these fucking liberal judges, they're rogue. They're in freaking robes, and they don't care about rights. They overturn, and this happened time and time again. The will of the people. You voted something, and it says marriages between man and woman in California, and the fucking judge with the wipe of the pen and said, oh, unconstitutional. He doesn't know anything about fucking Constitution. If you know about Constitution, he's defying the people's will. He should be tried for treason. But no. So all your work, getting hundreds, you have to getting hundreds, thousands of signatures to put something on the ballot. You can't fight against them. They're the government. They steal your money, so they can go easily generate votes and stuff, because they can hire people. Because I tried to get a little help this guy with Mayo with petition to repeal the gas tax. Remember, they just add another 12 cents per gallon. 20 cents diesel per gallon. So if you didn't get 10 gallons, it's like a couple bucks for diesel. And that's on top of whatever the city tax, the county tax, and you know, their safety or whatever, the California and state tax. So we're just taxed like out of our minds. Okay, so everything is tax. Tax is evil word for these liberal Democrats. So that you think it's free? Nothing's free. That's why when Bernie Sanders said everything should be free, is he gonna pay for it? No, you are. You dumbass. You are gonna pay for it. Okay, so what I want to say is, it was miraculously that Curiel, I suppose maybe by the grace of God, because he lives in San Diego, he probably seen some of the horrendous things, or you know, just intruders. Because I imagine being a judge, he lives there, so maybe he's seen that. So even though we thought, oh, we're in trouble, you know, when the California tried to sue to stop building a wall, because based on so-called environmental, like we didn't do enough environmental impact. What the hell? We're gonna spend more money to study as what's gonna happen to rats? What's the environmental impact building a wall? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's a wall here. This is what the government does. They make it harder for you. You cannot survive. They want you to be in little squares. You can't build homes anymore because, you know, now the wall, oh, you got to study the impact. Just imagine that. If you want to build a house and then you put a wall, what's the environmental impact? You got to spend like another $200,000 because it has to be certified and approved by one of their people. That, oh, you cannot be certified by, you know, some papa stores or whatever. It has to be one of my geologists. You know how geologists charge? $5,000 every time they come out, do a study. Take a little sample, do a study, and then it's not that easy. You think environmental study, it sounds easy? They're going to say, oh, so we're going to test the soil sample to come out and dig it out. It's $5,000. All right? Because I look into it. Geology report. Yeah, they said, well, you know, to build something, they need a geology report to see what's your dirt, what's the content, how much calcium and other kind of zinc, what's in it. Is it like ashes? Is it like, you know, is there a... I don't know. What is it? What is it? Is there earthworm? What is it? It's gonna... No, seriously. What is it that will cost $5,000 for geology to take a little bit of dirt and try to analyze it? Why is it $5,000? I'm just saying I can get nothing done. So they want this environmental impact study, which is going to be like, I don't know, 10,000 years. You know, they're called obstructionists. So that's what the fucking Democrats are. Because the more they can obstruct, the more money they can make. Because they can stop you from doing things until you actually pay them off. You see. But it is clearly, and the founding fathers said, the federal authority, when we come to protect our what? Our sovereignty, just our lives. When I say, yes, it's my life too. It's my life. My life, all right? Don't fuck with my life. Because you'll allow what, you don't know, this MS-13 ISIS, they were in San Bernardino down the fucking street. I was down there to Chino, it's not that far. People were fucking hiding. They don't even go out no more. I'm talking about, they shouldn't be here, though, these Chinese people overstaying their visa. So, but they try to keep it quiet, so you don't know. Anyways, the fact is that if we're concerning to protect the safety of our nation, otherwise you don't have a nation. That's what you want. You just want everybody to come in here, so it will be shithole. So this will be like what to your liking? Is that to your liking? Excuse me, you know, Mr. Being brainwashed. Try to get it back, get it together. So thank God that this Curiel was putting the other stuff aside, and I was in tears. I just read a little bit. I don't have it with me. What he wrote in the decision sided with building a wall. I don't want to say the Trump wall, because we should have that wall 100,000 years ago. Because without the wall, people can just pour in, and that's why. Do you think that when they built the Great Wall in China was important because they were getting invaded? Invaded meaning at that time the horsemen, the Mongols, the wild nomads, they were able to break into, you know, city and villages and freaking kill people, just like Vikings. They kill people and take this looting. You kill them. At least in the old days, they just kill you. They have the, you know, their banners. They got their banners, and then loot. Okay, but nowadays. The communists, they're smart. They're working slowly. They let them come in and pretending, oh, this is really, these are people here to no fault of their own, whatever. I'm not saying everybody's bad, but the lie, the underlying thing, that's evil. It's overtaking the sovereignty of you decide, because the front door is right there. You make applications, and then we decide. We decide, and this is how it should work. I will not be able to even, like I said, go to my next Bible study or the home group without emailing them. This is Cheryl, blah, blah, blah. I'm bringing one guest. I mean, any party I go to, I'm bringing one guest, the guest name. Put me on the list. You're there. You're at the door. You're not on the list. Oh, okay, maybe you should call the owner. Oh, we forgot to put your name. Sorry. So, yeah, let her in. You see, that's pretty much the standard in you and my mind. Why can't these freaking people do it? Why don't they have the mind to discern to do it the right way? If you don't do it the right way, you have no right to march up and down Washington and say you demand this, you demand DACA dreamers. You're a fucking nightmare. If you demand dreamers, then you are an insurrector. You should not be in this country. Because I cannot demand. I don't make demands. When I make demands, I'm always rejected. So why is it that's not fair? So don't fault of my own. And then I demand I should be able to take away all the sodas on the shelf, because otherwise I'll be dying of thirst. Somehow that never works, okay? And these are Latino managers too. So I'm just saying it's better because they are tougher. These Latino people are tougher. And I believe this Gonzalo Curiel probably live in San Diego long enough and see enough shit happen. Like, you know, people just came in there and then do drugs and pose a danger. He even said that, the coyotes and the drug cartels. And of course you see the disease, and because San Diego has this hepatitis, this epidemic, right? As you know, because it's a huge tent city. Again, because you live there. When you live there, then you know. When you live in it, you see what I'm saying? Because it sounds all good, like all this Hollywood rich elites, and it sounds all good. Oh, no border, no wall. It's like exactly the doctrines of the Marxists is no border, no wall. Everybody comes in and everybody's equal. It doesn't work that way. I mean, when you go to heaven, yeah, But this world is a fallen world. So you have to think. You have to have some discernment. Discern. Don't be a fool. So he probably seen enough shit happening. The homeless, so-called homeless people, they can't even get a fucking plastic bag. That's how they shit, you see. But now, since California banned the plastic bag, I seen it in that store. I told you, the homeless guy walked in there, he didn't buy anything. I mean, because, you know, a lot of times they try to loot, right? Try to just take shit. And I can't even use their bathroom anymore because there's homeless people. I cannot use the Ralph bathroom anymore. It's all homeless people in there. So talk about running down the property value. I mean, you know, you'd be glad that they've spared your fucking life. But the homeless guy didn't have 10 cents to get this one plastic bag. That was like 10 o'clock before that Ralph closed. And the woman would not give him a plastic bag without him bumming around. That I knew, because I said, oh, if I got pennies, I'll give it to you. But I did ask him, I said, what do you want adjust the bag? Seriously, at least this is an old white guy. And I feel sorry because he could be a veteran. And he's begging, not even begging, he was trying to come up with the 10 cents because he didn't want to speak. You know, he's like, just, you know, grab his bag. When he got the 10 cents, give it to the cashier lady who was super mean, the Sonia lady. I told Ralph, I couldn't believe it. She was like mean. She's like a fucking Nazi. She made me so afraid. I don't even go back to the Ralph on Ventura Boulevard anymore. So he got the bag, and this way he can poop in the middle of the night. And that's the honest God truth. So what happens at 10 City, they don't tell you that. And this judge probably seen it. You know, all this defecation. Well, the homeless people, they have to go shit, right? You know, the city comes by and just holds them down. They come by like every Tuesday or whatever the days are. They're literally their 10th city. This is the shame of the nation. Or because of fucking California, it's a shame on them. California is a runaway rogue. They want to declare themselves independent, but they want to suck the federal government dry by burning us alive, and then they get billions of dollars, $36 billion, and enrich their fucking pockets when they burn you alive for federal disaster declaration. You see, that's why it's always happened every year in California, burning your house. I'm so mad. Can't get into it. So they host down in San Diego all this so-called 10 City and all the shit flows. The shit flows, you heard of that as a saying. It's not funny, but the shit flows to where? The lowest place they can go. Goes to the drains, goes to the ocean, goes to your drinking supply. And that's why hepatitis, baby. That's what you want to turn into, a fucking hepatitis nation, shithole. Then go ahead and, you know, fuck yourselves. I don't want to be in it. Anyways, so I don't know who's this Corey guy. I'm just saying, you know, don't write me like stuff that try to provoke me, because I know who you are. You're one of those Southern Poverty Law Center, these bots, and try to scrutinize everybody and try to tell Alex Jones that they cannot exist, they cannot survive, because Alex Jones were telling the truth about David Hogg. David Hogg, his mother is seeing, and he's one of the plaintiffs, so-called crisis actor. I go along with that. All right? So what you gonna do? You're gonna shut me down too? They're threatening to shut Alex Jones said, because he's, you know, so some of these so-called crisis actors, and it's so obvious. And I've seen pictures of the same people that were in Sandy Hook. So if that doesn't tell you, anyways, because it worked. Because this is, again, when they can go to the school, this is how the evil, if you don't think they're that, yes, they're evil. They will kill their own people. They want to kill Christians and kids. That's how they would take away your right, my right to defend ourselves. Because they say, oh, we got to just get to them by kids. And the Sandy Hook thing, I seen footage of supposedly alleged the victim, the father, who was laughing, who was caught on camera until he had to go on camera. He was such a bad actor. He didn't even cry. He was just, he was like, ha 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 ha. And then somebody said, you're on camera. And he goes, he went like that. So, you know, that tells me enough. What I'm saying, if you don't have discernment, then something wrong with you. You're too stupid to live. And you buy into all this bullshit about, oh, don't have kids because your kids gonna leave carbon footprint. Let's not do that. All right. So Curiel is probably seeing all that. This this judge, right? I was telling you, the one that I was so worried that because he had this case, and now he's saying, yes, Trump has. We're totally there. We're with you. He's saying that to protect the sovereignty of the United States. This is not like some Inca country. Because someone tried to tell me that America, we killed Indians and to get here. Oh, so that means that you want to kill us and you want to take over to become another country? Is that what you're saying? This is what I'm gathering. That's why they say they hate America. They hate George Washington. They hate our founding fathers. They hate the Second Amendment. They don't you know, they don't agree that this is the United States of America. So I got the flag for you. All right. Thank you. Get this hat. Until another time, I will bless you, Teresa. So yeah, I gotta like get you my email to send email to my address, because I don't know, like sometimes I don't get on Instagram. Okay, that's it.